Adam? How did you get here?
Through the door? What is with you?
Did you see any of that?
All I see is a guy standing by himself in a wrestling school without any students. What happened to you?
It's the Wyatts and Hector. They're coming after me, and they...
Stop. Just stop. This isn't about the Wyatt Six. It's not about Hector. This is about you. You went after Jay's dad, man. With a freaking shovel. That's not you.
It was the match with Bron. That match, that humiliation, I can't get it out of my head. It eats, and it eats, and it eats me alive. All I see when I close my eyes is Heyman and Bron looking down at me. So I went down into the dark, just like Uncle Howdy said. Now, it's too late to get out.
It's not. It never is. But you have to make the choice right here and right now. A choice about the legacy you want to leave in this business and in this world. And this could be the last chance. You have to decide what kind of person you are.
I know exactly who I am.
Oh.
That's right. Go back to WWE. Tell Heyman, tell Bron, you tell them all! I'm coming for them!
Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled, because I'm still here taking up your precious time.
Yes, time I should be using to welcome the man who actually won the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes. A superstar who clawed his way back with grit, not temper tantrums. That's where my energy's going. Not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing this week.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Cody Rhodes celebration.
Look, for some unfathomable reason, Hunter and the board feel like despite the fact that you attacked a general manager, that I'm supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show, and maybe, you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania. In the main event. Taking the title off Bron Breakker.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Cody Rhodes is announcing he's facing Bron at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering your delusions.
I'd suggest you remember what I do to GMs who get in my way.
I don't like where this conversation is going. So I will say this, and then you will leave my office. You are opening SmackDown in a match against LA Knight. Be good, follow the rules, and keep the chaos off my show.
Sir, yes, sir.
Here comes a man who has sent a message to every authority figure in WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 370 pounds, Bruce.
The archetype looked like a man who is losing his balance. Adam Pearce isn't just a GM. He was his friend.
We have to face it at this point. The archetype is done playing nice. He spent a long time towing the company line, and we're finally seeing the real him. Now here's someone ready to storm into a fight. First one to enter.
This version of the archetype does not wrestle with guilt. He wrestles to win. And that makes him dangerous. You can be dangerous without losing who you are. That line he crossed with Pierce might be the one he can't come back from.
This match with LA Knight won't define his legacy, but it might tell us how far he's willing to fall.
Oh, and a knee right down low. There's no question of a superstar's character when they employ such a heinous tactic. Looking like the action is a little more than Knight had bargained for.
But this match may not last much longer if he doesn't shape up soon.
Forge that off. What a response.
Bulldog plants him.
And now, Knight is getting beaten down.
Knight's arsenal is being taken away.
To the sky. You gotta be kidding me.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
The former archetype is looking to make a statement, but we're not sure what kind of statement he's looking to make. Oh, that hurt.
Able to avoid that one. Each competitor showing they've done their homework.
Dueling reversals. Back and forth trading reversals.
A vicious boot.
Deadlift. Look at this power. Power slam. Blow after blow, he's on continuous assault.
Yeah, he is looking like an absolute juggernaut right now.
He's got to make some moves here or suffer the countout.
Oh, no. Why are they clearing off our announce table?
Well, I've got a feeling we're about to find out very soon. Getting his opponent on their feet on top of the announce.
Look at the power. And 5.
Broken table, broken bodies. Let's just call it here.
Yeah, this is only going to get worse if this match continues.
And he's taking this to the outside now. Knight with great awareness.
Brought down with the bulldog.
LA Knight's hopes are waiting.
Knight needs to figure things out.
And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here. Oh, like a heavy bag.
Oh, look at this. A predator eating their prey.
Oh, practically mauling them.
Sometimes you have to do whatever you can to try and break your opponent's spirit.
Oh.
Wicked kick.
Boom! He saw that one coming. And one more reversal. Talk about evenly matched here.
And his head can't be on straight anymore. Not after that.
Yeah, he's out of it for sure right now.
He's getting overrun by this onslaught of attacks.
Yeah, he desperately needs to find some reprieve from this constant storm of offense.
Jaw-shattering boot. So much injury has been done to the head already, and now this.
And it all adds up. This is getting a little hard to watch.
He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
Oh no, our referee is putting a stop to that right away. The referee was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Punishing boot.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. Knight doesn't have any room to recover.
This can't be how Knight envisioned this fight going. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Placing him in that corner and looking to do some damage.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Great defense by Knight.
Boom. Nothing fancy with that boot.
Right in front of the referee. That'll be a blatant disqualification.
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me into it.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized. I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading anything. You think there won't be consequences? That you're above the system? You're not. You're in it. And now you're mine to deal with.
Then deal with me. Just don't be surprised when the system breaks trying to hold me down.
You're not as invincible as you think. Cody Rhodes didn't need to break the rules or burn bridges. He earned his WrestleMania shot the right way. That's why he'll be out there in the spotlight. And you're in here making excuses.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
Funny. I was thinking the same thing about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Cody Rhodes has the chance to write his own ending at WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for him.
Oh, Cody Rhodes is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client, Bron Breakker. But he'll do it under the lights, in the main event, with the world chanting his name and singing his song. And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without you.
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Bron.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late means last, archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Hey, have fun watching Bron and Cody at WrestleMania.
And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the man who will main event WrestleMania, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the first time since punching his ticket to WrestleMania. Cody is really milking his intro, isn't he?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble, didn't we, Cody? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough! You are gonna face severe consequences.
Oh, what's that, Cody? I should be the next challenger for Bron Breakker? You want me to take your spot?
Cody's got some fight left in him. I'm afraid you mean hot.
Make the match of this.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended!
We need medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts are with Cody Rhodes.
I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to attack me? Someone who stood by you? Someone who came to you as a friend? And now Cody? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
Hey, at least I'm not forgettable. Not everyone is content to put on a suit, coast into irrelevance, and claim it's a legacy.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving, you're eroding. And you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Bron Breakker at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot. Aldous already made the call. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Braun. That's the WrestleMania main event. Not you.
No, I'm not letting that happen. I clawed my way back, bled for this place, and now I get to watch from the sidelines while they hand out my WrestleMania spot like a party favor? Not happening.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public, where it's safe.
Relax, Troy. I'm not going to kick your ass in an airport. Unless you give me a reason to.
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make it happen.
Good. I just need to know the whereabouts of Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton. At all times. When they're coming, when they're going, when they're vulnerable.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and I will consider it.
And I'm reconsidering my stance on airport beatings.
Consider it done. That's what I was gonna say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as possible.
Let's start with Kevin Owens.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Kevin Owens is looking totally locked in for his match later tonight in what is now a warm-up for the triple threat.
First Cody, now KO? That man's not even supposed to be here.
This suspended superstar has found his way backstage to target one of Bron Breakker's potential WrestleMania opponents.
He might not be on the card, but he is clearly still very much in the picture.
And still very much a problem for everyone at the WWE.
Starting with Kevin Owens. You could get hit by a car in the parking lot. Or you could take the initiative and throw someone else through a car window.
And able to skirt around that attack.
One counter met by another.
Impressive counter by KO.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Able to slip out of that situation.
All these counters, it's like they're in each other's minds.
KO sidestep step.
Good reflexes from him there.
Planted with the bulldog. When there's this much to stay in a parking lot becomes a good place for a brawl.
But that pavement isn't as soft as the ring. I'll tell you that. Evades the attack.
Boom! Good defense from him. He saw it coming from Owens.
Oh, man, what a boot!
Totally helpless at the moment. Right through the car window.
Surrounded by pavement, cars, and who knows what else. This match is officially out in the wild.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Oh, what a boot.
And more attacks landing against the skull.
It's a brutal strategy, but an undeniably effective one.
And now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a feeling this isn't over, Cole.
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw KO on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Kevin Owens is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But you're already in this now.
No. I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot of duress.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you were innocent?
Yes! If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and... Okay, yeah, you're right. What else do you need me to do?
Good boy. I need you to tell me where I might find Seth Rollins.
You might find him any number of places. Spending time with Becky and the kid, at the dentist, or maybe at NXT next week.
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz in the air with Seth Rollins returning home to NXT.
The archetype with another attack.
This man is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
I don't believe in accidents, man. You take out two title contenders and you're making a claim, loud and violent.
He definitely wants his shot, and he's not waiting for permission.
He's not even waiting until Rollins made it into the building, turning the parking lot into a battleground.
And he fends off the attack.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Brought down with the Bulldog.
He really needs to cover up as his head is clearly the target here.
He's got a plan in mind, and a table is the key ingredient.
Seth retaliates.
Bulldog!
Stacking the tables here, just nasty intentions in mind for the competition.
Yeah, these tables are not being set up for a dinner party. This kind of table arrangement only has one natural conclusion, and it is a brutal one. Oh, the boot connecting.
Owen fights back. Unloads with the boot.
Setting up the table here. Who knows what he has planned?
And he turned it around.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Quick escape from danger there.
Giant suplex right. Oh, yes!
Well, guys, it seems like one table wasn't enough.
Tables on tables. I don't think we're heading toward anything good, fellas. Oh, what a boot.
Oh! Rollins evades the attack.
Oh, foot just stomping
Wait a minute. Oh, big knee there. Wait a minute.
Driving a knee into the meat and two veg.
He slipped out of the way there.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Blasted by a forearm.
Look at that, man. The man with the plan, setting up that table.
Table launch right at their opponent.
Not sure what the plan is here, placing the table on top of a table.
Yeah, guys, I've seen this before, and it never ends well.
And he finds a way to elude that attack. Seth dodges that attack.
Oh, this ends right here. He's got him up. Choke slam through the table.
Setting up that table. No doubt he has dangerous, painful intentions in mind here.
Big boot.
Sent crashing down with a bulldog and able to evade the offense.
Bulldog brings them down. They're setting the table on fire. Oh, my God. Tossed by the neck. Just continuing the attack in his midsection in brutal fashion.
Just look at his face. He can hardly catch his breath.
And averting damage there. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster. Rollins steers clear of that.
Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse.
Impressive reversal on Rollins.
Went straight through the table.
Oh, what a leg drop.
Oh!
A lot of damage has been focused on their core here tonight. I don't see them getting up.
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
People just don't know how to stay out of my way.
Seth Rollins was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Seth can't stand or deliver.
When you thought you were too good for NXT a few months ago, that was the best thing to ever happen to me. But at least now the whole world knows the truth, that the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
Careful, Ava. You're one crossed line from being part of the wreckage, too.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last man standing between me and Bron Breakker doesn't go here.
Randy Orton appears unfazed by the speculation that he's next on the Archetype's hit list.
That hit list just struck.
The suspension isn't cutting it. This man should be arrested.
He's taken out Owens and Rollins, so it's clear what this suspended superstar's endgame is.
But suspended is the key word, Cole. Does he think if he takes out the entire triple threat, they'll put his name in by default?
He sure seems intent to find out, Booker.
Orton's been the predator for 2 decades, but tonight, he was the prey.
Looking to get creative with a steel chair. They want to...
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
the damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Counters on counters, technical prowess on display.
He just saved himself there.
Boom! And a big boot.
Oh! Randy predicted that, eating the soul of the boot.
Slipping out of the way there.
Impressive awareness from him.
Teeing off. Ooh, like a boxer with a speed bag.
Great in-ring IQ on display there. And he manages to escape justice. Well, that should teach him to not celebrate before the match is even over. God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair. Able to slip out of that situation.
Eats a punch to the...
I don't see them get... This man is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania. Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Bron Breakker.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion, Bron Breakker. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client Bron Breakker is if you were the last man left.
I just have one question. Does he know?
Does he know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from him?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Jey Uso. Then Jimmy. Two brothers coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the Wise Man. Funny how Hector ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left him behind. They didn't target him at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE Champion. That was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out KO, Rollins, Orton, and now my client, Bron Breakker, gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE Champion has heard enough.
Bron Breakker is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Bron, there's no need for you to involve yourself.
Is what I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
Lied? You manipulated? You made this all about you!
Bron, let's go hash this out over steaks.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this man up by beating him again. This time at WrestleMania.
Bron Breakker has made the call himself. We have a WrestleMania main event.
The man we once called the archetype gets the shot he's been waiting a year for.
Will this be the ultimate finish to his comeback story, or will he fall flat on his face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the guy he's had dancing on a string all year.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Hector, I guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the guy who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah. So you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between me and you. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than coasting off your daddy's name in Heyman's brain. You've been playing champ while he holds the map. You tried to break me once. This time, I'm the one doing the breaking. And I'm not stopping at the bell.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man? Then go tell some campfire ghost stories with the Wyatts. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield. Picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside of the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends the same way our last meeting ended. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Extreme rules. Let's take the leash off both of us. WrestleMania deserves mayhem, and you deserve a brutal end to your reign.
You think a few chairs and kendo sticks are gonna change how this ends tonight? Bring them all!
Well, you got your match. Bron Breakker, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul, and Hector's, and any shred of respect I had for you. We were friends, and you attacked me. Why? For getting in your way? For trying to remind you of who you were? You know, I respected the heck out of you for stepping away to spend time with your family. But I cannot believe this is the example you set for them. I hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
What's the point in rehashing this? I made my choices. You said yourself there's no do-overs. So there's no point in wasting time worrying about it.
Maybe I just want to know if whatever's left of the person I used to respect still exists in there somewhere. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Extreme Rules lets you do anything. But after tonight, the story won't just be what you did. It'll be who you became to do it.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
Here to wish me luck, Aldous?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Bron Breakker drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You're welcome for the ratings. Now do your job and stay out of the way while I steal the show.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start, everybody watches the end, but a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not gonna give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here, but here we are. Main event, WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
No, never. There's a reason I turned him down then. That hasn't changed. I don't need someone scripting my path for me.
No, not now anyway, but maybe someday. Anyway, good luck out there.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
Reinstated and ready, the former archetype looks to complete his comeback.
I spent a year watching this man throw away his reputation, his legacy to get here. He broke every rule, and now he's in a match where they're on him. That doesn't sit right with me.
And yet, here he is. WrestleMania. Extreme Rules, title on the line. Maybe this is exactly where he's supposed to be.
introducing the challenger from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 370 pounds, Bruce. And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Bron Breakker.
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
This man has broken protocol, trust, even locker rooms to get here. Now he's in the kind of match where that doesn't matter. Extreme rules.
The history books don't care how you got here. They only care who's wearing the title at the end.
And that is why this match is perfect for both of them. Bron earned it, the former archetype.
Kevin Owens has shown up at WrestleMania with receipts.
You have to wonder if this is Heyman's last roadblock.
But where is he?
KO is in the ring.
Able to defend himself.
He wasn't just going to let him run into this match and mess things up.
Oh, man.
And now headed to the outside. And now he's back into the ring.
Out! Breakker is out of the way.
One counter met by another.
Able to avoid that one.
Trading counters here.
He's able to dodge that one. Bulldog. Boom.
Got out of the way of that one.
Battle of counters. No one's getting their full offense in.
Some quick thinking from him right there.
Down with a bulldog.
The champ's slowing down some now.
You know exactly what you're getting into when you sign up for this kind of match.
Reciprocating the initial reversal. Reversal after reversal, proving they did their homework. Dear Lord, just a nasty assault.
You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Breakker can't seem to get out of harm's way.
Bron needs to start reacting quicker.
Another targeted attack to his head and neck area. He has to be careful.
You know, I've always been curious about the versatility of shovels.
Breakker outfought him there.
And he saw that coming from Bron. He's able to shut down the offensive flurry.
Now able to stop things, but will he gain command? That was a stiff shot with the shovel. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Come on, this has got way too far. Just stop this already. Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. And Bron's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Any chance for Bron's offense is being trampled.
Pop forearm.
Hope you got your running shoes tied tight, boys. We might need to bolt out of here.
And both athletes showing they have each other's number.
These guys had each other scouted from the start. Neither one of them making this an easy match.
Puts him on the table. What does he have in mind? We're about...
Oh, here we go. Look at this mess now, man. What are we supposed to do now?
I guess we're standing the rest of the show.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends.
This is can't miss action right now, and this crowd is loving it.
Not an empty seat in the house, and everybody is on their feet now. Reversal, and that turns things around. Tossing them aside. Now the thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Thrown so hard, it shook the whole tape.
He has clearly made up his mind, and he's looking to...
Look at the power.
This clearly is not about winning. It's about destroying the competition.
Just showed complete disregard there. Not a care in the world about the damage that was caused. It goes without saying that there is a certain disdain for your opponent when you pull off something like that. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Oh, down the ring. Protect yourself.
Nicely done, managing to save themselves there.
Taking full advantage of the fallen object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
There's electricity running through this arena right now.
Will it be the spark for one of these competitors?
The head has been the...
Fireman's carry, and now driven.
Five. Oh, man. We might have a new champ here.
Whip back into the ring. No, the champ holds on.
Able to get the shoulder up, but that was a long 2 count.
And this one might be headed ringside. He got nailed by that last attack.
Oh!
Hammond can't find any reprieve right now.
Heyman has to weather a storm here.
These competitors might not have another match like this. Spear! Championship on the line. This could be it.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Getting back into the ring now.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Here comes the throwback. Oh, man. And now here goes Bron on the defensive, trying to fight this hold off.
Cole Breaker likes to talk about having that dog in him. The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new, undisputed WWE champion.
I don't agree with how he got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Bron Breakker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Is anyone surprised?
Wait a second.
He just knocked Heyman out cold.
He doesn't need Heyman. He's already defeated his champion.
What's Heyman gonna do? Show him how to lose?
The archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on his shoulder and walked out alone as the most dangerous man in WWE. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole.